Oh, it's amazing. To come in here, like you said, it's a great environment. They got it rocking. Everybody's singing all the chants and praises, all that. It's a great environment to come into to do this. Like you said, I mean, we lost 2 in a row, but our team always kept our head up, and I think it's just a really good just personification of what our team, kind of what we're doing, our mindset going forward, and kind of who we are. Just bounce back like that.
How important is it ahead of a bye week to kind of go in with the win?
Oh, it's such a better feeling. Going in with the win, everybody's more motivated, is confident, just kind of set the tone for going forth. It's just a great feeling.
Did you ever at any point late in that ball game, did you ever get that feeling like, oh my goodness, here we go again? And if so, maybe you as a leader, what did you do to kind of address that with some of the younger guys?
Oh, you just gotta be with the guys, especially guys on offense. Is if we get the ball back, we're scoring. That's the mindset. That's what we're doing. We're moving the ball. We're moving the chains. We're gonna make it happen. The defense is up there. We gotta be out them, support them, cheer them on. Guys standing up, talking to them. It's just kind of everybody's gotta be talking. Everybody standing, motivating each other. Just kind of uplift each other.
What did Rogers say before it looked like he kind of gathered the team before the fourth quarter? What was kind of his message there?
Oh, that's Coach Leach. For the fourth quarter, he gathers everybody. His just kind of motivational. Just filling the gas, keep rolling. We're gonna finish this thing. Be confident. Believe in yourself.
What did you see from Will tonight, though?
Great. Saw some composure. Made some great plays. Some great checks. Throwing the ball really well. He thought he commanded the offense really well.
Did you say anything to him after the game?
Say what?
Did you say anything to him after the game?
To him, to Will? Yeah, we were talking. We're hyped up. It was awesome to come in here. Like you said, it's a giant win for us, for the program. We were just pumped up, celebrating.
I mean, your roommates with Will, he probably gets criticized as much as anyone being, the quarterback. I mean, how do you kind of see him day to day handle that and kind of flush it out when game time comes?
He definitely handles it with some composure. He's like an older guy, like a vet. He takes it. And he really, honestly, he tries not to focus on the noise first off. I think it's a big thing in our program. Coach Leach preaches that, and he doesn't really focus on it. Just kind of handles his business. And I think he's been playing great this season. Honestly, a lot of it's kind of unwarranted, but it's quarterback. That's part of the position, but he handles it, in a great way.
On offense, I know you wanted to go score and put that thing away, but you guys did. You had to win with your defense on the field. What's it like knowing those guys got to get a stop, and then you get 3 great plays and Pickard gets that safety? What's that moment like, for you guys on offense?
It's awesome. It's a team game. There's 4 sides of the ball. Offense, defense, special teams, sideline, and defense stepped up for us. We needed them. Great play by them. It's just awesome to see your teammates, the guys that you've been grinding with, working with, every single day, competing against. For them to step up with it for us, it's awesome.
The team just tweeted out a video of you guys celebrating in the locker room. What's that energy like? What's the emotion like in there? And I guess how do you try to translate that into more wins going forward?
Oh, it's amazing. Just kind of see all your hard work come to fruition out on the field, and great environment like we've said. It's just awesome to be able to celebrate the boys. Everybody's just happy as can be. It's a great special moment. These are the ones you definitely remember. It's definitely gonna have a special moment for me. It was awesome. Like you said, just got to focus on that, move forward, and kind of take our momentum. He's so savvy. He's such a talented player. He's added such a great dimension to us. He's a threat every time he's on the field, obviously, and he's just a really consistent guy on and off the field. Works hard. He's a great dude in the locker room, especially. He's really added another dimension.
Leach was just saying how it's Makai's first year here, but he's kind of an experienced guy from his past stops. How quick was he able to come in and kind of use that leadership, that experience to help some of the younger guys?
Oh, really good. He's definitely a lead by example guy. Just kind of how he works, how he plays. His kind of his savviness within his routes. Off the field, he's able to translate really quick. He, like you said, kind of came in like an older guy. He acted like he had a lot of experience, and everybody kind of just took that road with it and supported him.
Mississippi State leads the all-time series with A&M in football. The Bulldogs have won 4 of the last 6 against A&M, but it seems like you guys never get any respect. Like they're supposed to be Alabama, and you guys are supposed to be Vanderbilt. Does that motivate you a little bit? It's like, maybe we don't get enough respect around here. We got to go out and take it.
As Mississippi State, it's I think that just happens with us all the time. We always have a chip on our shoulder, got something to prove. There's noise and this and that, everybody chirping, but like you said, 4 out of the last 6, we're a confident group. You have that chip on our shoulder and just kind of handle it week by week.
It seemed like every time they went to Maine, you burned them on it. You saw right out of the huddle. So what did you see and kind of from them early on that made you feel like you could make some plays?
Yeah, I knew they were going to try and mix it up. But, the film that I watched, the only film I watched on these guys was from last year. They held us to 1 offensive touchdown last year, and they pretty much controlled the whole game last year. So I felt like they would do the same thing. They had the same staff, the same DC. So I felt like they would do the same thing. But they mixed it up a little bit. I think they may have got a little frustrated with us just dinking and dunking down the field. And, they played man. They played man in the red zone a lot. And, that's one thing that we really didn't know. We didn't have any snaps in the red zone. We didn't even get in the red zone against these guys last year. So we're kind of curious to see how they were going to play us there. But, once we got down there, we got some man coverage, and guys were able to make plays.
When you see that man coverage, you almost look your shot.
100%. Mekhi Polk's pretty good,
What makes Mekhi so good, and especially against a coverage like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess just God-gifted talent, he's just so quick, he can look like he's doing one route, and then he just does the complete opposite of what you would think. And we're on the same page for the most part. So, he's a really, really talented football player.
He has a really freakish catch radius too. Like that's one thing that you don't have to be quite as perfect with him. It's like you just throw it in the direction, takes ownership. How long did it take you guys to kind of develop that, where you can just trust him like that?
I think it kind of started in the spring, and then from the spring we really started connecting during the summer. Summer's where you can really get with guys one-on-one, because Austin Williams runs his routes different than Mekhi Polk. You know what I'm saying? So, knowing each guy, knowing what they do well, knowing where they like the ball, I think the summer's a really good time for that.
Let's get this one in right here real quick. Sorry.
What does it mean to you and this team to come in, beat a ranked team on the road in front of 100,000 fans?
It's awesome. The only people I care about are the 70 people that are on the sideline, 70 players, 70 plus people, and then the fans that came. If you want to leave the game early at Davis Wade, don't come back. So, the only people I care about are the people on the sideline and the true fans that want to watch us play.
Can you walk us through when the buzzer hit zero, I think you ran to your mom?
Excuse me, I'm sorry?
When the buzzer hit zero at the end of the game, you ran to your mom.
Yeah.
Can you walk us through that scene?
There's nobody more deserving. It's kind of weird for me to say that. She doesn't play football or anything like that. So, but yeah, my mom's a special person. Single parent. Does a lot for my family. I'm just blessed to have her as my mom. So, I hope she can have that ball in our house for a really long time. But yeah, I'm proud to have her as my mom.
Austin just said that you kind of ignore all the noise and all the racket. But, you made a couple comments there that about don't come back and believe and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with that sort of stuff? Are you able to just block it out? Because you're playing good football, but
Yeah.
it seems like you're constantly getting criticized by people. How do you feel about all that?
I don't care. I watched the Bulls documentary the other night, and the Bulls, when they went and played the Cavs, Game 5, everybody predicted the Bulls to lose when Jordan hit the shot over Greg Elo, the pump fake. And what do I care? They were against the Bulls. If you can be against Michael Jordan, you can probably be against me. We're talking about the greatest athlete of all time. So I don't care whether it's our fans or other people's fans who think that I'm not playing well or our team's not playing well. I hate to be so blunt, but I could care less. What I care about is what's going on in the locker room, what this team is doing, what this offense is doing, and I think we're doing special things. I think the program's going in the right direction, and tonight was a huge step for that. I feel like we've been close the past 2 weeks. We're 2 plays away from being 5-0. But, it is what it is. We left those games behind us, and we came out on the road in front of 100,000 people, and we won a tough road game in the SEC. So, if our own fans don't want to cheer for us when we're losing, then don't cheer for us when we win. That's my take on things.
Leach mentioned after the past couple games when you guys would get kind of towards the red zone and the offense would stall that you guys kind of just lacked confidence and focus to take that next step. Why do you feel that was so much better today?
It was better, but it can still be even more better. I was very frustrated. We get a turnover, on the second play of the game, and then we come away with 3 points. That's on me. That's on nobody else but me. I've got to do a better job of, getting us into the right play on the right down and things like that. So, I take full blame for that, but we've got to come away with more points.
I think Leach has said a couple times his offense kind of overthinks things every once in a while. Tonight was a little better.
Yeah.
How do you do that? Do you guys overthink at times?
I think we can definitely overthink at times for sure, but I think that can be the case with anything. I definitely think we can overthink because, it seems like when we're down in games in the fourth quarter and we're just playing like, all right, here's the play, go run it. And we're not just thinking, what if they do this, what if they do that, here's the play, run it and go. I think that's when we've been at our best. We've tried to tempo a little more, get to the line faster, get the play ran a little quicker. I think we've done a great job with that. We just have to keep getting better.
Did the tempo help on that 5-play, 75-yard drive before halftime?
It was 5 plays?
It was
5 Dang. Yeah, definitely helped. Tempo helped a lot. I felt like anytime we got a first down or two that we were rolling, I felt like we could tire them out a little bit, especially up front. And the more those guys are tired, the more time I have to throw the ball, which just helps everybody, helps the whole offense. But it's a huge credit to the offensive line. They did a great job. Charles Cross, Cam Jones, Quincy Sharp, Dollar Bill, and Scott Lashley. I mean, those guys are terrific. They're the reason we won the game. They're the reason we scored what we scored tonight. And, I wouldn't be up here without those guys.
Last one.
How have you seen that group kind of gel the past couple of weeks? It seems like the pass blocking just improved the past couple of weeks. You had more time in the
Yeah. No, they've done a great job. They've done a terrific job. I think it's a credit to our whole coaching staff, too, as well. Coach Miller does a great job. Coach Carson Kramer does a great job with those guys as well. I think running the football a little bit helps with that, too. If they know we're going to throw it every single play, they can pin their ears back. And, I mean, those ends on the end are pretty fast now, so they can get to you in a hurry. But, I don't want to say the word staying balanced because I don't think we're a balanced offense. But, keeping the defense where they can't pin their ears back every single play and come after us is a huge, huge deal for us. So.
Kai, another double-digit game for you, and it just seemed like every time State needed a big play, the wide receiver group made the play. How did you feel about tonight?
Man, just like Coach Leach preaches, and everybody else preaches on the team, just routine plays, just doing our job, and we do it in practice every day, so it'll translate, and it did today.
You talked in fall camp just a lot of the off-season work you put in with Will. I mean, how much are you seeing that pay off directly in games now?
I'm seeing it pay off a lot. Like you just stated, we worked every day after workouts, after practice and stuff like that. So it's all paying out right now.
It seems like every time they go to man, you're always getting open, and Will always seems to find you. I mean, it's just how quickly did you guys maybe get on the same page, kind of figuring each other out how each of you play?
We in practice, they go man in practice, and it's just, like I said earlier, routine plays. And shout out to Coach Spurrier. He preaches get open and don't get covered. So, we pride ourselves on getting open when they do play man because we don't get a lot of that. So, we capitalized.
What does this mean? What this win kind of mean for the program after 2 losses?
It means a lot. It means a lot beating a ranked team, coming in here in front of 102,000 people. So, it means a lot. It means a lot.
You feel like you guys maybe get a little respect after a game like this, not just because of who you played, but how you played?
Maybe. It's whatever, in my opinion. We just gonna keep doing what we doing, keep balling, and just keep winning. So, the respect will come.
What was the key, do you think, for you guys to come in here and get this win?
Just being confident in ourselves, being confident in one another, and making routine plays. Coach Leach always preaches play the next play, so that's what we did.
Touchdown drive right before halftime, 5 plays, 75 yards. What kind of worked so well that it allowed you guys to just move that ball in a hurry?
Just hitting their sweet spots, and just open holes in their defense, tempoing. That probably helped.
When you're against man, I know you just asked about that, but is there like a look? Do you look at Will and you're like, oh, it's man, like we know what we're gonna do in this play? I mean, is there almost like a silent communication there?
I'd say it's just what's understood doesn't need to be said. We just whenever it's man, we just know what we got to do.
At halftime, you guys get the big score and you go in. What was Coach Leach's message to you guys at halftime? I know he's talked about third quarters have been a little bit of a venture for you guys, but what did he say?
The same thing really just is 0-0. Just go out and play like it's 0-0. So that's what we did. It wasn't really anything I don't know new or just go out there and just play like it's 0-0. So that's it. New half.
What did that moment for Will when he gives the ball to his mom? Could you tell like that it meant a lot to him?
Yeah, it did. It did. Family is everything. So that was nice.
Hey, I know you're one of those guys that wants to go out with your boots on, and you get out here and defense is on the field and trying to make a play late. What did it mean for you guys to be on the field to make the play to put this thing away?
It meant a lot, just to get this big dub for us. We really needed to win, and to come out there and get it at the end, it really meant a lot.
Also, Jet Johnson, I know when you were out, Jet's kind of stepped in, and it seems like he's more in a rotation now, too. How much better does that make the unit to have another guy out there kind of similar to you that's very productive, making a bunch of tackles?
It helps a lot. We got, because, Jet vice versa now, just like how it was last year. So it helped the defense a lot. One man going down, he step up in either position, so it helps a lot with us.
Texas A&M is a pretty good running team. How do you feel you guys did against that facet of their
I wouldn't take it away from them. They're a good running team. We could have made a couple more good stops and stuff, but overall, I think we held them to a good bit.
Did you say anything to Nathan Pickering after
Say
that?
what?
Did you say anything to Nathan Pickering after the safety?
Nah, I ain't see that. I just saw the ref throw a safety, so I was happy. I didn't know he made it, but yeah.
So what's that moment like? When you see those hands go up and late in the ballgame like that as a defender, what does it mean to you to see that, hey, we've got to stop here?
Oh, it mean joy. It's just happy that we got that win, and when you see that happen, and know that game about to be over with, it just means a lot to us.
Coach Leach said before that final defensive possession, he came up to you guys and just tried to calm you down and tell you to make the simple play. I mean, is it good sometimes in a heated moment like that to kind of get a reminder to just not change what you had been doing throughout the game?
Yeah, it helps us a lot, like calm down, because when they got that big run before we got the safety, it had our little mind messed up or whatever. But then we came back and got back things going. So just play calm and get the job done.
And you guys are basically 2 plays away from being 5-0. Coach Leach has talked about that. Do you feel like there's some people out there that maybe didn't know how good this team can be, and perhaps maybe even some people in this room that maybe like as Mississippi State players, you guys are just not beginning to realize your potential?
I mean, we've been knew our potential. We just it's something like Coach Lee said. Them 2 players be holding us back sometimes. We just gotta learn how to keep driving, keep building up on top of it.
What does it mean for a young team to be able to stand that noise and that kind of environment and come out with it?
I mean, like I said, it mean a lot. Aggies, they really loud. They got pretty loud out there one time. I couldn't hear the whistles or nothing, so it means a lot to get that win out there.
It seemed like there was a little respect, too, with you guys. Like, I know football games are always crazy and everybody's always talking trash, but it didn't seem to be as much of that, maybe chippiness or anything. What was your impression of, how the game went and how they responded?
It went good, Just have respect on both sides of the team. It means a lot. It get physical out there sometimes. People say words that harsh and all that, but in the game, we all out here just trying to do one thing, that's win or make it to the league. So